Everything we know about Himeko. Himeko is a member of the Astral Express, a branch of the Nameless, a faction belonging to the Path of Trailblaze. We don't know from which planet she originates, but what we do know is that she graduated college with a degree in interstellar travel dynamics back on her homeworld. She found the Express stranded and broken on her planet, and after witnessing the records of different planets in its databank, she decided to repair it. At first, she only succeeds in making it fly in her homeworld skies, but eventually she fully repairs every part of the Express and sets out in the universe as the navigator of the Express. She gets in contact with a fellow scientist, the Genius Society member Herta, and the two become business partners. Himeko fetches rare items from different worlds, and in exchange, Herta helps her with different stuff that is not specified. During one such occasion, Herta asks Himeko to check out on a strange signal coming from the planet Salsotto, and there she finds Welt and VA archives stranded. She rescues them and welcomes them as members of the Express. During one of Himeko's travels, the ship she traveled with gets rescued by Dan Hung, and after thanking him, she offers him a place on the Astral Express. And not much later, they find March drifting in space, frozen. They manage to rescue her from the ice, and around this time, Void Archives leaves the Express for unknown reasons. We don't really know how long ago these events happened. The only thing we got is Himeko saying that she rescued Welt many years ago, which doesn't really answer the question. And as of right now in the story, she is still the navigator of the Astral Express. In combat, she uses a suitcase which houses a molecular saw, an escape satellite, and other contraptions. It was previously filled with all the tools she used to repair the Express. She also owns an orbital cannon that I guess she just deploys in the atmosphere of every planet she visits. As for other stuff about Himeko, she likes to brew and drink extremely bitter coffee, with the only people capable of drinking her coffee being Dan and Pela. And I assure you, Dan is not drinking it because he likes it. Himeko is very popular in the IPC and in the universe overall, as the person who revived the Express, and as the person who became its navigator. I've already talked about her mutually beneficial relationship with Herta, so I'll skip it. Himeko has an extremely good memory. She remembers the specifications for every single component on the Express and how they resembled. She also remembers minute details of every passenger on the Express. And she is also the only one who kind of recognizes the Trailblazer at the beginning of the game for who they were before, but she keeps her speculations secret. Himeko is an XP of Himeko in the older Honkai games. Honkai 3's Himeko, especially, almost went on the same path as her sterile version, but her father's death changed her fate. Now, if you were wondering why people meme about Himeko having death flags, it's because she doesn't really live long in both Honkai 3rd and in Honkai Gakuen 2. So hopefully she doesn't meet the same end as her counterparts. Oh yeah, if you have Himeko in-game, you can go to Herta's Curio collection and interact with the Red Broken Blade for some Honkai 3rd references. As for the final thing I've got, she has an interesting dialogue in her last character story, where she speaks with an unknown individual. I personally think it's either Pom-Pom or Akivili, though I lean more on it being Akivili. It should be on the screen right now, so pause and read it if you want. This is pretty much everything. See you next time.